I know. You know. Oh, that was them.
Oh, okay.
About to get up and run.
I was out. I was gone.
Your phone is Bluetooth, man.
It is.
I just turned down the actual.
Well, I turned it down myself just to make sure, because I'm just going to Twitter.
See what you're doing on Twitter over there. That's your problem.
Is it?
That's your problem right there. That's why.
It's not my problem.
It is your problem. Turn that off right quick.
All right.
Welcome to Opinions Are Like Podcasts, starring me, co-starring.
Hey, man.
What, man? Somebody got to be a co-star. Somebody got to be Batman. Somebody got to be Robin. Somebody got to be Superman. And somebody got to be Lois Lane.
It's starring Mike and Vince Perkins.
All right. It's not no cold, last cold rookie of the year is grinding the kid. They don't do that no more.
Hey, I don't know which one I am, but it's two co-stars.
It's not two co-stars.
It's two stars.
Batman and Robin.
No Batman and Robin.
I mean, Robin saved some people.
He saved some people.
Okay,
it can be Batman, Superman.
No, who would you be? Who would you be?
Which one is the best?
You bugging. You bugging. We in the building though. Make sure all my sounds is working. All right. I guess I'm trying. What I'm trying to do, as I always say, is I'm trying to bridge the gap.
Yes.
That's what I say. See, yeah. That's why I'm Batman and you Alfred. Because this is why. Because I'm trying to bridge the gap. You just being a jerk all the time. That's your problem. That's why we can't get no guests on the show. We can't get no guests on the show because everybody is afraid of you. What Michael gonna do to me? What Michael gonna say to me? So every time I extend invitations, they be like, "Is Michael gonna be there?" I said, "Of course he gonna be there. He got no choice but to be there." They be like, "When Michael gonna be there, I'm not coming on the show."
It's the Mike and BBJ show.
Hey man, I say, "Is Michael gonna be there?" I said, "Michael's gonna be there." He said, "Hey, he gonna be there. He don't let me turn on the camera. Let's see that."
Hey.
So I need you to stop being an asshole so we can actually get more people on.
Okay, I'll tone it down.
I mean, let's just say you out of 10. What's your toning down for an asshole? Where are you going?
8.5.
That's not good enough. That's not good enough.
8.5 is not good enough?
That's not good enough.
That should be good. That's
not good enough. We need you to tone it down to at least a 6.
6 it is. You got it. That's what the people want.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I had 5 guests lined up. They said, "Is Michael gonna be there?" I said, "Michael's gonna be there." They said, "I don't want to do it." Then that's what they told me. They said, "I don't want to do it."
They must have been women. It's all good.
See, now you back out of 10. You back out of 10 again.
That was
you
wrong.
back out of 10 again.
That was out of 10.
Okay, so anyway,
what up, Doe Junior?
This, I mean, I want to just get my question out the way.
All right.
And then I want you to be a 6. Okay. I want you to answer my question at a 6. So a couple of things that I saw, right? And I mean, it's funny that when I ask these questions or when I ask this question, you're not going to get, I would like, I seen some honest stuff said on the internet in the last week. It was like shocking. Like I seen people, but it was honest because people were joking. But it was honest, and I was like, "Oh, they're admitting that." Like, I give you one example.
Mm-hmm.
I saw something on the internet that was saying like, "What do you do when you're in an argument with your man and you're losing the argument?" You saw that?
I didn't see it, but I can only imagine the answers.
Well, yeah, I saw that. I saw something to that sort, but I thought, it was gonna be a lot of fluff, a lot of, when you wrong, you wrong. Like it was gonna be a lot of admitting to it.
I warming up to mine, so
but wrong. It was a lot of honesty. Like, oh, I just cry. I just bring up something he did in the past. Or I just I just talk louder and I just I just scream. Okay. So, but I was like, oh, this is they know, like women know they do this.
Right.
I didn't know that they knew I just thought that we knew and we never could speak on it because it was just like, well, you gonna act like you don't know.
So how can I tell you something that didn't exist?
I can't speak on it, but I was surprisingly shocked, if I could use both of those. I was surprisingly shocked, and I was just like, "Oh crap!" Like the truth is being told in the way of like it was like, and I'm just saying like 3 answers. I just said 3 answers, like whatever, blah blah blah. But it was like some people stuck to their guns and like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Some people was like not giving it up. Like, yeah, right. I ain't giving it up right here. You have to work for this. But
work for this lie. Keep it alive.
Some people gave it up. So, but I guess my question we'll get back to that. My question for you right now is that when did communication turn into control? And when I say that, I mean that where's the disconnect? Because I've seen some other stuff that suggests ain't nobody controlling me. Ain't nobody gonna be telling me what to do. Ain't nobody gonna I can't be controlled. I hate when somebody try to control me. But I'm asking to, like I said, to bridge the gap. I'm asking, well, where does the communication turn into control, and where's the disconnect? Because I feel like in every situation that I can think of, I don't feel it's controlling to ask someone, hey, you mind if I do this, or you mind if I do that, or I don't feel like it, from the
I'm gonna be 15 minutes late.
From the smallest thing to the biggest thing. Right. I don't feel like it's controlling to say, hey, I got a call because I'm running 15 minutes behind. Hold on, homie. Let me call my girl. I'm running 15 minutes behind. And then, I get back with you. I don't feel like it's like, dang, nigga, you got a call. Like, no, because she was expecting me 15 minutes earlier than when I'm gonna be. And I didn't want to no miscommunication. But where's the disconnect where communication turns into control, and why is it perceived that way on the other end more than what I think it should be perceived? Because it's just like, it's really hard. It's really like,
I feel like it's the idea of independence, right? So
okay.
I think that independence has been associated with the identity of, women, since we've been alive, 40 years. And that it's been associated with it, and they've misinterpreted what their version of independence means. So that all of it is control, on every level, even like the protection that they so seek. You know what I mean? Like, in order to get protection, you got to have correction. I got to be able to tell you, nah, we're not going to do that because it's pro.
In order to get protection, you have to have correction.
Yes.
I never heard that before. In order to have, so the biggest thing that they want is the protection.
Right.
But in order to have protection, you need correction.
Yeah, because it's called protection. So it's proactive.
Dang.
Precautious. You know what I mean?
So-
it's before. So like that's what communication really comes into play, because it's our responsibility to protect you and to make sure that you are good, and you're not responsible for us in that same way. So if you're not communicating with us that you're gonna be 15 minutes late, or you hanging out with so and so, or you're gonna be coming in a little, you know what I mean? Like if you're not communicating with us, then how are we to protect you in the way that you need us to actually protect you? And women, you know, I mean, I'm gonna do the thing that got me in trouble the last time.
Okay.
You know, black women in particular have been conditioned to identify with independence so hard that they forgot. Like I feel like a lot of women forget what men are for. You know what I'm saying? They just, you know, forget what men are for. They're thinking that men are, you know, like when they say independent, I know what they mean. Like they mean money. Most of them mean money.
When women say independent.
Yeah, most of them mean money, but it's just like, okay, you're not independent because you got money, because that's the only thing you need us for. You know, I mean, you at least need us for the protection that you say you know, ain't getting. So, I mean, but the communication comes as control, just because they associate independence with ain't nobody telling them nothing. Like, you can't tell me when to show up here, or what to do here, or I can't wear this, or I can't do this, when in actuality, it's not about telling you what to do. It's about my job of protecting you. You know what I mean? And I have to be able to not only protect, you know, be reactive in some situations, but I got to save us from stuff that we don't even know about, like that you don't even know about, being proactive. So where it comes in at is that, you know, they don't see, I don't know, maybe they don't value the protection, but I got to be able to say, hey, we're not going to do that this time. You know, we're going to sit this one out.
So in case I missed it, where's the disconnect at? Like because I hear what we're trying to do and what we need to do and what they want. How is it coming off not that way? Or how are they misinterpreting what we're trying to do as controlling?
Serial single women keep single women single. That's why.
I gotta get this. I gotta get this shit on the t-shirt. Say that again.
Serial single women keep single women single. So when you are talking to women who ain't gonna get a man, because some just ain't gonna get a man. That's just gonna be their life. And you're listening to them because the message sounds so good, because it's everything you want to hear. Girl, you strong. Girl, you this. Girl, you work more than this. And girl, you ain't got to listen to that. You can make a good decision by yourself. Single women keep single women single. And they're giving you all the stuff that keeps them single.
So the disconnect is
you gotta get rid of them serial single women. You gotta get rid of them out of your circle. They're not helping you. They're hurting you. They're hurting your value. When dudes see you hanging with her, whoever she is.
Well, with that being said, oh shoot, Michael, you one person in the world thinks you're right. With that being said, though,
thank you.
do you feel like I feel like sometimes women that are not single still gives this advice that's not good.
Oh well, it's serial single women, but also the simp seekers, the ones that get the simps all the time.
The women who seek
the
simp guys.
Yeah, of course.
They give out they give out messed up information also
because they running their nigga into the ground.
So now they telling other women, hey, this is how you do things. You don't let him control you. You don't let him tell you if you're gonna be 15 minutes late, he gotta wait 15 minutes. You don't gotta call him. What type of control? You call him if you 15 minutes late?
Where you gonna be?
I'm gonna be where I'm at.
Exactly. Like that's like also the women who seek simps, who get simps all the time, who don't, command that kind of respect. Because again, it's just about protection. It's not about controlling you. It's about really protecting.
So
you.
if you had to say to a woman, just explain it off jump. If you had to say, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to be controlling of you. If you had to just explain it off jump to her, what would you say? To let her know, I'm not trying to control you. I'm just trying to communicate better. What would you give me those words?
I'm trying to communicate better. So I'm trying to communicate better is the first thing that I would say. But I would also say, and I'm also it's my job to protect. So if something happens to you, then that's my bad. Mm-hmm. So I have to be able to know where you're at, where you're going, because I have to protect you. Now, this doesn't mean you can't go where you're going. Mm-hmm. You can go, but just you got to let me know. And sometimes that may be times where I say, nah, we're going to sit that one out. And that's whatever you're doing. Mm-hmm. Because I have to protect you. I have to be proactive, precautious. You know what I'm saying? I have to be before the situation, in front of the situation. This is part of my position in your life. And look, it's going to take you sacrificing some things. That's fine. I got to sacrifice some things too. But that's the only way it's going to work because you're not protecting me. You know what I mean? That's the only way it's going to work. And you got to give up. So you got to give up a little bit of your freedom. But in return,
you're going to tell a woman that she has to give up a little bit of her freedom in this speech.
You have to give up a little. You got to give up a little bit of your benefits.
You real Obama with this.
But at the same time, you get so much more because what you get is you get it like it's no secret. You got a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, who, me?
Oh, yeah. You about to get fucked up.
No, I didn't know what you was talking about.
You got a woman. She's in a network of protection so that if I'm around, you know what I'm saying, she good, just like if Robert around, she's good. Mm-hmm. What comes with, you know what I'm saying, the understanding of correction, the understanding of protection, the understanding of what has to happen in these situations. What comes with it is you get the network of protection where you always good. And there's enough people that know, hey, that's Vince girl. You know what I'm saying? That's Vince girl. Hey, you straight, you good. Ain't nobody gonna mess with her if you know enough people and there's some kind of network of protection.
So you saying that's what you exchange, giving up a little bit of that, would you say?
A little bit of that freedom.
It's worth it because you get the network of protection of saying like
the first line of protection for any woman is her husband or man. Mm-hmm. That's the first line of protection, and then you got your dad, his brothers, your brother's cousin, whatever. You know what I mean? Like when I hear women talk about protection, they say it and they're on an island. You know what I mean? So you expect to go outside, something happened to you, and then somebody who don't know you to check in or jump in. That's not likely.
They say it ain't enough of that. They say it ain't enough of that. They say that's
but this is the crazy thing. They think that it happens in other races, and it doesn't. What actually happens is that the woman is married. Women they're married more, so they have the brother, the cousin, the fathers, the uncles, the everything. They have all that because they're married into a network of protection. You know what I'm saying? And you lose a little bit, but the gain is so much more because you're safer. You're just safer. You're safer when you say I'm gonna be 15 minutes late, and if you don't make it, my baby says she's gonna be 15 minutes late. You know what I'm saying? She ain't answering the phone. Something might be up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you on the west side already? Go. You know what I'm saying? Go check her out for me. Go check this out. Like you have a network of protection so that everybody's always seeing that you all right. But do you want the protection or do you just want to complain?
So, I mean, but what do you say to, I don't need you to do that. I got a brother. I got a daddy. I got a...
Well, your brother and your daddy have a priority. They do. They have a priority. So that if your brother got a wife, that's his priority. If your dad has his wife, your mom, then that's his priority. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you need somebody who makes you their first priority with regards to protection. Mm-hmm. And so that the secondary and so that's the primary protection, and then the secondary and all the layers that go, outward, You know what I'm saying? Is the network of protection. You need to understand that you need to have that first line though.
So what I hear is that to bridge this gap, and the topic that we're talking about is why does communication come off as being controlling, and what is the disconnect from communication to, oh, you're controlling. And so I'm just hearing that you you need to just say like I'm here, I'm kind of here to do what I'm here to do.
I'm here to do what I'm supposed to do.
I'm here to do what I'm supposed to do, and I just don't,
Yeah, and it's not at the expense of the main goal,
which is
your safety.
Mm-hmm.
Your safety. You know what I'm saying? Your safety. This relationship being as safe as possible. Women, I imagine women love security. They love safety.
But that's what I'm thinking. My thing is that I feel like it's like, yeah, but let me be me. Let me do me. I mean, I can hear it. I hear it like yeah, like I love that, but let me do me.
She got too many single friends. But whoever this hypothetical let me do me person.
Oh, but you don't hear that?
I do.
Okay.
I do. But it's just like, well, what kind of man do you want? That'd be my question. Like, what kind of man do you want? It's like because you hear a lot of women say, oh, he wanted to just control you. He's insecure. But it's just like, nah, like the moment something happened to you looking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing too. Not enough of, Black women are really married like that. So yes, it's Wild Wild West out there, because if I got a wife, I'm not messing with somebody else's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Even if not for like trying to holler at her, but I'm not going to like trip her or punch her or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I got a wife of my own. Like
I wouldn't want nobody to do that to mine. So.
Exactly. If I'm a protector in the traditional sense, I'm also understanding that I'm not going to also terrorize nobody or hurt nobody, because I'm a protector. And when I'm in practice, I'm also got my neck on, got my head on the swivel for the nonsense. But if everybody's doing the same thing, you don't get those kind of situations. Whereas you walking down the street and somebody, somebody approach you wrong, because you have a network of protection. Now, if it does happen, because stuff does slip through the cracks, you understand, you know what I'm saying? But it's just that guy's an asshole. But women don't like Black women are not thinking. It's like you're operating against your interests. I know you want this safety. I know you want this protection. It takes you giving up a little bit. You got to give a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, like I say, what kind of men do you want? You want the kind of men that say, all right, she want to go out. I guess. Like, you don't want that. That ain't the kind of man you want. You want the kind of man that's going to be like, nah, we're not doing that. I get it. But but Tanisha, Tanisha is a fool. And I can't have you hanging out with her, because every time you be out with her,
you gotta use another name. I know a Tanisha. She's a very nice person.
I'm sure she's a nice person.
So I know about 5 of them. So you gotta change the hypothetical.
I know 7.
You gotta change the hypothetical name.
All right. Shamika.
I know Shamika.
Hey, man, nigga, you need a new group of friends. No, but I need to be able to say that to protect you and be proactive.
Okay, I guess that the answer that I'm getting is that they're getting bad advice.
Yeah, the horrible advice.
They're getting bad advice, and that's why this narrative is getting pushed so hard, because the advice that they're getting are from other people that don't have it figured out.
Yeah,
and I don't. You're right. I rarely will probably get. Rarely, but it happens. Of course, it's an exception. But you rarely will get that type of advice from somebody who is getting the protection, and from somebody who is in that type of relationship. They never gonna get advice like, do what you want to do, forget him.
No.
They gonna be like, yeah, you need to probably take it on in. You need to go on in, or you need to let him know, because that's BS.
Yeah. And protocol is for you to let your man know. Like, what kind of relationship do you want?
And that's what I'm saying. I don't understand it's like, and then it seems like the rhetoric is that that's all that's out there.
Yeah,
but the rhetoric is that they just, it's just controlling. It's just, I don't want to get in a relationship because they gonna be controlling me.
I saw that post, but
no. See, you can't do that. That's why I don't play with you. That's why I don't play with you.
Well, whatever. But this is another thing too, and I know that you can speak to this because you probably just heard it.
Okay.
Women.
So the 8. You got an 8. You gotta watch it.
I'm at an 8. Women one up each other when they talk about the struggle Olympics in relationships. You ever heard women do that?
Are you not? Are you just a stand up now? You got you doing stand up.
Girl, your man, your ex, my ex, your baby.
So they one up each other when it comes to the struggle Olympics when they talking about their man.
Yeah, they just one up it.
Like, girl, you one black eye, my nigga.
2 black eyes. You had 2 black eyes, girl. I had 3 black eyes. Like, hold on.
Hey, I don't know. I just was trying to go up one on you. I had 3 black eyes.
3 black eyes.
Your man suplex you. My man went to the top rope and came down.
Top rope. We was in the steel cage. But the thing, it just seems as though women identify, black women in particular, identify with
black women in particular in your experiences.
Yeah, whatever. They identify with this idea of struggle that has nothing to do with what they've actually been through. And it's like, it's the Mary J effect. It's like Mary J made like 3 albums off one dude.
I didn't know that.
One nigga, you know what I'm saying? Casey from Jodeci.
I did not know that.
3 albums off one nigga, and like maybe
he got paid.
Yeah, he got paid.
I was banging some of that stuff.
I'm saying, and maybe all of it's true. You know what I'm saying? But one guy, just one nigga, for 3 albums. You know what I'm saying? You know, that to me, it's just like, leave the nigga alone. Like, why don't you just leave the nigga alone?
I don't think she was messing with him all 3 albums. I think that the pain was still there.
But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. But just leave
give my girl Mary J a break. Like,
but it's the Mary J effect. I just feel like I hear that. I hear, like, you'll hear women talk about what they girl went through as if it's their own struggle. As if it's theirs. Like, it's not. Okay. That's not yours.
Oh, okay. And so that's where you saying, you know, these women are saying like, well, I don't know, I can't do it because of this, I can't do it because of that, when it's just like, well, that never happened to you.
Yeah, you
so why are you saying you can't do this because of this and that, and you just heard that and that's never happened to you, and you don't even know the validity of that story.
Right. And it's like you already approaching the relationship, the said relationship, in bad faith. Yeah, this hypothetical relationship that you don't even have. You know what I mean? You're sabotaging it already. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I can't, you know, because dudes out here want to control. It's just like, hold on.
And you go into the relationship saying, well, dudes want to control you. I mean, you gonna have that energy the whole relationship.
Yeah. And then I can't do my job righteously.
Because every time I try to do it, you always gonna go to, here we go. Yeah. I gotta call you.
Yeah. And now not only I'm not just dating you and your sensibilities, I'm dating your girlfriend and then told you what she was going through. I'm dating your sister that was telling you what she was going. I'm dating everybody, and I'm only dating you. Only get the benefit of one vagina. But I
knew you was gonna say that, man. I met my quota, so I couldn't.
You at your quota. I get the benefit of one vagina, but I'm dating you and your sister and your friends and the girl who you work with is telling you all the things that's going on with her man and they man this time and that time. It's just it's too much. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I just feel like it's not necessarily like Mary J made them feel that way, but I say Mary J in the sense that Mary J got like 2 happy songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got 2 happy songs in her whole career.
On that one with the Dre beat.
Yeah.
That's one.
Was it?
I mean, you ain't got to sing the shit. I know we both understand that the one with the Drake beat is good. God, it's okay. It's okay.
So, but she's happy in like 2 songs. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, well, if your whole life is this way, I mean, look, I'm not saying she's lying, and then probably some of it is, that's just what they expect from her. But it's getting to a point where it's just like you're already sabotaging a hypothetical relationship. You ain't even got to the relationship yet. You already saying he gonna try to control me. That's why I ain't with no man. But have you ever had that situation?
Yeah, and are you taking accountability for the things that you did in the situation that made it be that way? That's my problem also with what you're saying about the storytelling. When you hear the story from, another person, are they telling you the whole story? And I'm gonna tell you this: the answer to that is no. You're not getting the whole story when you're getting the story being told. You're not getting the whole story because everybody wants to make the story look like this person is the worst.
Lifetime special.
He said I couldn't even get my nails done. Or he said I couldn't even go to the club with my girls.
It's like go to the mall.
Yeah, he said I couldn't even go to the mall. It's just like, well, you yes, that is what he said. He did say that you couldn't, go to the mall. But you gotta tell the whole story and the whole context. Like you was at the mall and you met up with Reggie that time, and then you and Reggie went on like that happened. That happened. Or like I said, we agreed to a certain amount of budget that we were going to spend, and you snuck to the mall and you spent something else, and I found the receipt, and now it's a trust issue. It's not about the mall though. It's a trust issue. But you, in your story, you say, I can't even go to the mall.
I can't even get my nails done.
I can't even, and you kind of like try to act like that's what it's about when that's not what it's about. And when then it's just like, dang, you got it bad, girl. You got it bad. You can't go to the mall. Like you got it bad. And I feel like, along with what you saying, them are the stories that are passed around because ain't gonna be no accountability. If I'm telling the story, I whooped your ass. We fought and you ain't there. If we had a fight and you're not there and I'm telling how we fought, I whooped your ass. I ain't gonna say, Michael ain't there. Yeah, he fucked me up. But so I feel like it's a lot of that also. And I think that it's time for everybody to be smart enough to ask those questions to where you're not led astray. Because I asked those questions
two questions deep. It all falls apart.
I asked those questions to say like, well, what happened? Like when you meet, that doesn't make any sense to say that you can't go to the mall. It doesn't make any sense to say that you can't, buy extra groceries. Like that does sound control. That sounds crazy. So why is he saying that? What happened?
Or is he just crazy?
Or
did you just pick a crazy guy for the second time?
Third time.
Third time.
So like that's it. Like get out of there. Get out of there. You didn't do anything, and he's saying that you can't leave the house.
You can't leave the house.
You don't have a key to the front or the side door.
Nothing.
It's a deadbolt, and you just in there.
Yep. Windows is locked. Damn, that's tough.
Yeah, you talking to the wrong people. They got a number for that. That's 911.
911.
That's 911.
911.
So yeah, I think that going to that, I think that it sounds like communicating it in the way that you're communicating will let everybody know like this is not a controlling thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is a protection thing.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as
I don't feel enough like I mean, obviously there's some women who grew up with their dad and they know what male protection and male correction looks like and sounds like and feels like or whatever. But I don't feel like a lot of women have had that in their lives to even understand what it is. Everything sounds harsh. Everything feels harsh. So it's just like, no. This is like nice dress, but like, you gonna be, on the east side. You know
that nice dress, but you don't need to wear that.
You don't need to wear that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's like, what? You can't. And then here comes, serial single girl.
You can't tell me what to wear.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Of course, because serial single girl telling you, girl, you can't let him tell you what to do. It's like, I kind of got to. That's the only way this works.
So how do you do that? How do you tell her don't wear that dress or don't wear them? or your breast is out.
You know what you got to do though.
What you got to do?
You
Please tell us, Michael.
You got to have right. You got to have a conversation kind of early before you get to titties out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you kind of
so you got to be like, what's the early conversation?
Early conversation is about what protection is.
You talking about? I thought you were saying earlier about the titties being out.
No, you need an overall conversation.
Oh, okay.
You can't just because
that's good.
Because you talk about titties, it's gonna be ass. If you talk about ass, then it's gonna be toes. If you talk about it's gonna be something. And something else is gonna be.
Okay.
Well, you said titties. Like, now you stupid. Now you stupid. All right, cool. You're gonna be stupid and single.
Now you said titties, nigga. You did not say anything.
You say nothing about ass. You say
Michael, the question. Hey, Summer, why don't you? Let me see if I can get you in here, Summer. Because she want to know what type of women you deal with. And
see, here we go with that.
Hey, man, she want to know what type of women you deal with. And I think that's
no
a
accountability. No accountability.
No accountability. What type of women do you deal with? I think that's an excellent.
It's not an excellent question.
Why I can't think her question is excellent?
That's a horrible question.
Her question is horrible?
It's a horrible question. Horrible question. There's no accountability.
Disrespectful.
There's no accountability. It's like you think so. The question suggests that she don't do the same thing. And she said
she used to when she was younger. She said she's grown up now, and the older her wants you to know what she's doing.
Summer, is this the same Summer? It's not. No, it's not that Summer. Okay, cool.
Well, look, Summer. Look, I sent you the link. You could video in, or
what did she say?
I don't. Well, let me see. Is the number still up? Or just call in, Summer. Let me see if I got the number still up here. Call in, Summer, to speak. I'm gonna do this, so you can either video in right quick or call in, because I want to hear your in right quick.
Yeah,
that's it. That's on Michael. That's Michael, everybody.
I did.
It's funny that you shut your whole phone down. You do stuff like that. You shut your phone down. Call in, Summer, or I sent you the link to whereas I want to hear your side of what you're saying is what's going on.
I did that when I was younger. Come on, man.
Why she can't say she did that when she was younger?
Because it's her.
Go ahead. Let's see if we can hear her.
Hello, you on the mic with Mike? Hold on, let me make sure.
Yeah, you shut your phone down kind of hard.
I didn't.
It's connected to that. Oh, you disconnected it from that?
Yeah, I disconnected it from that.
Hello? Let's see. You should be able to hear it ring on here. Stay connected. You just trying to disconnect from that completely. Hit that button. Yeah, there you go.
All right, cool.
So you can either call in or I sent the link to your like Facebook thing if you want to just video in. I don't know if you got the heart to do that. Takes a little bit of heart.
There we go.
Hello.
Yes. You're on the mic with Mike.
Okay, first
you don't want to answer the phone now. Huh?
Oh no.
Wait a minute. I have my Bluetooth connected to something else. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he had his Bluetooth connected to something else. I won't tell y'all later. So I just want you to know that first of all, thank you for coming on. We really appreciate and enjoy all our guests for coming on.
Thank you, Summer. Thank you, Summer. This is Summer, right?
Yes, it is Summer.
So explain what your wow really was with pertaining to Michael.
Well, first you said it was a horrible comment. I just wanted to know because you speak on as far as women in general. You generalize women as far as I heard the black women's comment.
He throw that though. Summer.
He throw
that in.
Right.
Donna.
I want to say it has color.
Yeah, you know.
Women are women, first of all.
Women are, and I told him in their defense, you're speaking on your experiences. Did I tell him that something?
Exactly.
Okay,
and
so
that's what it sounds as if. That's why I know what type of women
No.
are you dealing with?
What type of woman are you dealing with, Michael?
Let me do this for you.
Get him, Summer.
Let me do this for you. If I got a partner,
partner,
like a friend.
Okay.
If I have a friend, he's and I go into his house and I see his woman doing the thing, whatever the thing is. I don't have to date her to see her doing the thing. I just see her doing the thing. And I recognize it because I've seen it before. If another partner of mine has the same situation, I don't need to date her. I'm seeing her doing the thing, whatever the thing is. The problem that I have a lot of times is that women will deny doing whatever the thing is, say, what kind of women are you dealing with, and be the main ones doing the thing.
So he's saying, Summer. I'm a summarize it because Michael get kind of he go to the bottom of the ocean some of the time. He's saying that if he at his partner house and his partner girl is saying, you ain't gonna control me, he's saying that that's not, even though that's not his experience, he's seeing it happen. And so when he sees it happen, he's saying that he's seeing that from his partner, which is African American, and this girl that's African American. So that it doesn't have to be all his experiences for him to see it and recognize that is happening around him. That just doesn't mean that he dates all women that don't want to be controlled.
And secondly, you got Facebook like I got Facebook.
And secondly, you do have Facebook. I think
you see the nonsense like I see the nonsense.
So my thing is that what we talking about. That attitude of you can't control me. I don't like niggas telling me what to do. Blah blah blah. You know what we talking about.
I think that's a younger aspect.
No,
but you're not being fair. You're not being fair. See, you're not being fair because that is you. Now you trying to just dismiss it as like when we get mature, we don't do that. That's not.
I will say that though, because the younger me, before children, marriage, all of that, before looking for security and protection, of course, I will look at it as, oh, you just want to know where I'm at. You're controlling, things like that. But then now, if you don't call, I'm like, oh, you don't care. So I just think that it comes with age and maturity as well. So where you don't look at the situation the same.
Well, Summer, this is the thing. I don't think that it's an age thing. I think that it's very much just, it's a relationship thing. It's how you do relationships. You know what I mean? So
I don't always want to be strong. I'm not Superwoman.
So Summer, what I'm saying is that I didn't make up the saying. That's y'all's saying. That's not my saying. I didn't make it up, right?
And I didn't make it up either.
No, but that's y'all's stuff. That's y'all stuff. The independent stuff, that's y'all stuff. The songs is podcasts, is movies, is books.
There were a few Beyonce songs.
One Beyonce song. One Beyonce. I think she's made that song like 17 times.
Here we go.
She named it something else. She just named it something else. But my point is that that's a part of Black women's identity is the independence. All I'm saying is that it was misinterpreted. It's been misinterpreted. It's been misinterpreted to where you're saying you can't tell me anything. And that's just not the way this goes. If I'm supposed to protect you, I have to actually be able to correct you in certain situations because I can't let you do the thing that's going to get you in danger. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just part of my job. Now you have Facebook like I have Facebook. You have girlfriends like, you know people like I know people. Mm-hmm. You hear women saying, I ain't gonna let no nigga tell me what to do. I don't have to be with none of them women to hear them talking like that. So when I hear it's the women you deal with. No, ma'am. That's lack of accountability. Doing it.
I asked what type of women you were dealing with.
Nope. Not dealing with women at this moment. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and then are you coming out? Are you coming out?
Well, maybe your friends. What type of women your friends dealing with?
But this is the thing. Yes, them. That's what they're dealing with, and I feel sorry for them that they can't pace themselves with regards to getting a mate and say, you know what, I'm gonna be very particular about this. I mean, she can look good. She can be the most attractive. She can be a six. She can be whatever. I'm gonna make sure that these qualities are the things that I'm getting when I pick my mate. I feel for them when they can't do that. But that's the problem is that independence has become a part of the identity of Black women to where they're one and the same. And you put yourself on an island and it's just like, well, how am I supposed to give you this protection that you say you need? Because when Black women feel so unprotected, how am I going to get that to you? I can't give it to you. They
say they're the most unprotected, you know.
There are no numbers that suggest that, but whatever.
I'm just telling you what they say.
Excuse me. We are very much so attacked, so we shouldn't have to fight with our own.
There's no numbers that suggest that.
It's already hard enough for the Black woman. As far as speak about work, you know, we have to
wait a minute. One second.
And I'm an asshole.
Summer,
I'm an asshole.
You wait. Just everybody stop. Everybody stop. Summer.
It is hard.
Summer, I cannot have you say that it's hard for the Black woman, like, and not like you're not talking to like two Black male like men right now.
Of course.
So
you're gonna say it's not harder for us as women as well?
Harder. You're saying what you keep saying is that you said two things in that one sentence. You said, are you saying it's not harder for us as well? Are you saying that it's harder for you than it is for us? Or are you saying that it's the same amount of hard for the both of us?
I wouldn't.
That's what I'm saying. You said harder. So what are you saying? You saying that Black men and Black women is the hardness is equal?
I wouldn't say that. I can never experience what a Black male has experienced.
Okay. All right. Well,
thank you, Summer.
I just was trying. Now you could carry on because I thought that's what you were saying. You was trying to go that way, and I couldn't have that on the show because we'd get canceled. No.
Nice having you. It's harder for us already, like in the workplace. Not only are we women, we're a black woman, so I have to work double hard.
Let me do something for you. Let me give you some history. The Black woman thing. Not only are we Black, but we're women. That didn't come from a struggle times two. That came from a classification of employment. That came from affirmative action. So when you say Black and woman, it was because you counted as a double minority when you got hired. So that's not like the narrative of I'm black and I'm a woman. Like that doesn't double your struggle. What that was a classification of hiring so that they didn't have to hire Black men because we only counted as one minority because we were men and we're not, you know what I'm saying?
Minority is a woman too.
Minority is a woman too. So that's where Black and woman came from. Like, but again, it got misinterpreted, just like feminism got misinterpreted. Independence got misinterpreted. Black and a woman, that got misinterpreted. It's like all this stuff, it's just like, it's so different now. And she's using it right now. The way she's using it is not the intended purpose. The intended purpose was you count for two minorities when you're in the workplace.
So we don't have to hire. If we get them in there, we don't got to hire no.
We get two for the price of one.
Oh,
that's what that was.
Yes, and no. Yes. I agree with that.
Michael dropping knowledge today, baby. He's dropping knowledge.
Isn't he?
Hey.
At the same time, he's being stereotypic too. But
hold on.
He just took a shot at you.
What? No, I haven't. You haven't disagreed with me yet, Summer. You haven't disagreed with me yet.
I agree with what you're saying. Like growing up, and as a young lady, of course, my dad's job was to protect me, and he did a great job at it. And then, wonderful. Of course, when you start dating, it's different from dating as like an adult. Then of course I had the mentality, oh, you're not going to control me kind of thing. Like I'll call you when I call you. But I'm just thinking at the age that we're at, it's like I feel some type of way if you don't call and check in, or if you're not concerned about my well-being. So that'll make me raise the eyebrow.
I have a question for you, Summer. Can you do you think that this behavior is still going on for women that are 35 and over? Like, come on, let's just be.
I'm gonna be honest. As far as with my circle,
no, stop. I'm not asking you about your circle. because that's a cop out. It's easy for you to say what the people around you, the three people are doing. I'm asking you for your intelligent opinion on about, do you feel like 35 and over that they're not still saying this stuff and you don't hear this stuff out here 35 and
I
over?
would say I don't. I don't hear it as much as
Okay.
I don't hear it as much
She
as
don't. You don't hear it as much as what?
as I used to.
Okay, let me do
As
this.
I used to. I'm not going to say that I've never heard it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say that
I'll take that. He won't, but I will.
I would say that I've never felt that way. Like I'm
okay,
and I can do it by myself.
And that's fine.
I've had that before.
Okay? So Summer, are you okay? You've seen a movie or two, right?
A few, yeah.
Yeah, you've read a book or two, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've heard of a relationship guru or 7, right?
You said a guru.
Relationship gurus.
Get to the point.
You've read all these books. You've heard of all these books. All of these people tell y'all that y'all are independent and that y'all don't need no man. That's the currency. That's what they're doing.
I don't think that's the current currency, though.
Let me tell you why.
What type of music or what type of books and movies you're watching?
No.
Or
Let me tell you that. Let me tell you why they do it. They do that because single black women, spend the most money. That's why they do it. True. It's an actual fact that black women are the most loyal consumers. Black women spend 96 cents on every dollar.
Damn.
That's a lot.
Well, it sounds like I need to do some research because I didn't know all that. Like, where you getting these numbers from?
Sound like I need to do some research because I ain't spending enough cents on my dollar.
Right. It's Google. And it's the census is blackdemographic.com. You can get all this information. Anytime I get something, I make sure I keep it with me. But this is the thing. They get you to spend. Single women spend more than married ones anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And like all this community stuff that you hear people talking about, they never talk about. Like it went from, I remember a time when all black women, the black women my age, all they cared about was being married. They didn't want to. They didn't want to just. Now, the older they get, the more they just like, I don't need no man. It's just like,
wow.
Yeah, you do.
You don't. Wait a minute. You don't hear that. You don't hear that, Summer.
I don't.
That's tough.
I don't.
It's tough. You gonna
see.
You're gonna make me bring it out.
Go ahead, bring it out. Bring it out.
I don't hear that. That's like you said. My circle.
We don't believe you. You need more people.
Because Summer, this is what I'm saying. Okay, you have a circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is your circle, does it consist of 100 people?
Oh, of course not.
Okay, there's 22 million black women.
Mm-hmm.
That circle probably is not representative of what's going
on. Right.
But what we see by and large on all of these platforms that are ran by women and everything, what we see by and large is the idea of being an independent woman.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more out there than it is not. I get it. You don't see it in your circle. That's fine. Those are wonderful. Yeah. But it's more out there than it's not. And black women are not necessarily.
Have you researched the other circles? That would be my question for you. Have you researched the other circles? Because I don't think.
When you say the other circles, are you talking about other cultures?
Like have you researched Caucasians?
Well, they're women.
You say minorities.
Their women white women are married more than black women.
Well, yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, so
and then I know that's a fact.
Yeah, I mean, and then every other race of women are married more than white women.
Oh, so we know that
black women are married the least amount, and then every other race of women is married more.
And so, Summer, give me your interpretation on why you think that is.
And I was going to ask you the same. I wouldn't so much say, I think it could be a lot from upbringing as well, as far as what we see modeled, as far as black families.
So you think that is what the reason why, I mean, when Michael, I got a question for Michael Summer.
Go ahead.
When you say the black females are the least married, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Does that also mean that black males are the least married also?
We have more marriages than them, and there are 2 million more of them than us.
So we still have married more than them, even though it's more of them than us by 2 million.
Mm-hmm.
Our numbers are so we're not marrying them.
No, we're still picking them.
You're not marrying us.
No. We're still picking y'all to the tune of 80, like mid 80s%. Like every race, most races are picking.
Okay.
At 80%. But we're just marrying. We're marrying more out than they are.
So we marry more out of our waist than the black women do.
But we still marrying
80% of them.
Every time we get married.
So this I was just asking that Summer because I wanted to know. I didn't want it to be unfair to say like black women are at least married and we're right with them because we're the people that they're marrying. But it sounds like we're good.
We're not necessarily great. I mean, and like I say, when you talk about, say it again.
She said not at all.
Not at all.
Of course.
Yeah, she gotta throw her shots in, man. You know she gotta throw her shots in.
We still marry more than you. Number wise, we still get married more than you. But this is my point with that. My point with that is that I don't hear men saying I'm strong and independent and I don't need no woman. I don't hear black women. We don't have a version of that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like I hear women nowadays, they remixed it. They said, I don't need a man. I want a man, but I don't need one. They remixed it.
Okay, I've heard that part.
Have you heard that for 35 and over?
Yeah, I've heard that.
But that's what we talking about.
That's what I'm saying. That's the updated version. That's the updated version of strong, independent, don't need no man. So what I'm saying to you is that what's a black man's version of that?
Let me hear. Quiet.
Dang,
Quiet. What's a black man version of that, Summer? We're waiting.
I'm really gonna play the music.
We just want to know what is the version of that. I thought you had something.
There are some guys 35 and over who still think that they're players. They still think that. First of all, they're not.
Wait a minute, let her finish.
They think they're players. They're still out here playing games. So I've seen that on a personal level as well. So it's like, okay, the maturity isn't there, and of course, women mature faster than you guys.
Nope. There's no numbers that suggest that. Stop it. There's no numbers that suggest
we do
that.
mature fast. I'm
There's no numbers.
Come back with my facts.
No numbers.
So
no numbers.
I mean, you say that, Summer. You say that, Summer, and I'm sorry. I usually don't agree with Michael because I don't like Michael.
Don't do him like that. I've been agreeing with that.
But I would tell you, Summer, that whole, we mature faster than you guys. You're talking about, maybe.
You don't think so?
This is what I think, and now I'm talking about in my experiences also.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think that, of course, when we're 12 years old and you're 12, you're probably much more mature than us at 12, 13, and 14. Just because we're boys and like you guys have to, you guys have your lady thing coming in. You guys have to deal with a lot of stuff. Like it gets serious very quickly for you guys. So, and to be anyway, that I feel like that's you do have to, adjust a little bit quicker in the maturity level. But once we get 18, 19, 20 Summer, it's kind of that's kind of not the case no more. So we can't be talking about this at 30, like you mature faster than us at like we've in a lot of instances I've seen we've lapped you a couple of times once we're 30, 35. I mean,
and this is also true. Women have to make their life decisions a lot earlier because your mating and dating years are finite. Like for a man, we can mate and date for a longer time. You know what I'm saying? Like we have, we can make babies at 60. But women, your mating and dating years stop at a certain time, so you have to make a lot of your life decisions earlier. Doesn't mean you're mature. It just means you're on a different time schedule.
I never looked at it like
Here
that.
you go with your wording. Okay.
Hey,
on our time step.
I like words.
And yes, Drina, I said what I said, and you want to come on here and play. You know what I got.
We don't believe you. You need more people.
Don't do it to yourself.
Right.
And you know what? Robin, I've been letting you get away with a lot of this stuff that you've been saying on here, Robin. And the pickings ain't good as they used to be. What else she say?
Pickings ain't as good as they used to be.
Black man let us down for so long. Like she got the whole Tyler Perry package wrapped up in the one. Like black you really, yeah, like
again. There's no.
You doing it really. You bugging right now, Robin. I'm gonna let you live because you bought a shirt or two. So I'll let you.
No numbers.
I like the support, but you better stop.
It's just
I come for you.
A lot of, and what I find that's always just disingenuous and disheartening is that women say a lot of things that there are no stats, facts, history, numbers to support. It's just
so that's what I'm saying, Summer. What
we're just talking, Mike.
Say it again.
So you think we're just talking? You don't think we're knowledgeable about anything? That's what you're saying.
No. My question is that when you said women mature faster, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, women do. We do mature faster. But I thought I just heard Mike say, "We come with no facts." Is that what you said? Or did I put words in his mouth?
Go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all have that. What did you say?
When you speak on how you feel, like for example, you just said women mature faster than men. Well, there are no numbers. There are no numbers that suggest that women mature faster than men. There's just none. There are no numbers.
So how do you know there's no numbers? Go on Google.
Because how do you? I gotta prove.
Go on Google and prove against your point.
This is what I'm saying. Hold on. I mean, like, and this summer, this is with all due respect.
Wait a minute. This is with all due respect. Now finish what you about to say.
This is with all due respect. You want me to prove that there are no numbers for mature? Like you want me to prove that there's no proof? How do you, Summer?
That's bad, Summer. That's bad. He's being very nice. He's being very nice right now.
Summer, see, every time somebody come on here, this is why.
Take it down to a 6, man. Take it down to a 6.
Every time a woman comes on here, I look bad, but then y'all say stuff like, "Well, prove it ain't proof." What?
So my question is, Summer, that when you say women mature faster than men, what are you talking about? Just exactly what I said, or what are you exactly talking about? Like,
no,
tell me what you.
It's probably on the same thing that you said.
Okay.
As far as like
Okay.
biological.
Okay. You do look like a woman before we look like a man.
Yeah.
But that's physical, and that's something that we can see, and I'm fine with that. But that doesn't mean anything about mental, emotional, and so on and so forth. That means nothing.
Of course, we're more emotional creatures.
No, but you're not. But just because you feel emotions first, don't mean you know them first. Doesn't mean you know them first.
Hold on, let me think about that.
Wait a minute. Let her think about that. I'm just messing with you, son.
Why would you? Just because you can feel an emotion, that doesn't mean you know how to rationalize that emotion. You just feel it. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I'll give you that one. There's no numbers that suggest you know what you're feeling.
Okay, so my question to you guys is:
Go ahead.
I'm not in disagreement. A man should lead, definitely, and then a woman should always feel security and protection. But then when we talk about the numbers, as far as Black women being the most single population and not being married, like what? I mean, as far as like, what do you think the cause of that is? Besides, as far as you want to say the Black woman attitude, as far as I don't need a guy, because I'm not gonna say that. Like I know I need a guy. I'm married, but I'm put out there. I need my husband. Because it's certain things I just don't like it.
That's a good question. Why, in your estimation, Michael, why are the Black women the least married?
Because they're the most pandered to.
Okay.
What do you mean? Would you say we're the most what?
Pandered to. They've incentivized your
singleness.
Yeah, they've incentivized your singleness. So they've given you since the 80s, they've given women incentive, housing, monies, programs to be single.
So
What
it's
you talking about, like Section 8?
Everything. They've given you everything to be single.
Okay, well, maybe I ain't never had that though.
But what I'm saying is that
this is his answer. Listen, Summer, his answer is I'm learning too, Summer. We on the same page, by the way. Go ahead.
So even structurally, they've incentivized you to be single in the household. Even like we went to school, we went to James Cousins. You know what I'm saying? Across the street from the projects. Did you notice wasn't no fathers over there?
I did not notice that.
No fathers. No fathers. Because housing projects didn't allow for you to have your husband. You couldn't have your husband in the house. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't be on welfare or any assistance and have a husband in the house. There are studies that right now show that black men are amongst the best fathers. I read 3 conclusive studies that among the best fathers.
Conclusive studies. You hear what he said?
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
two Harvard grads and 1 person from like Boston College. Not black people. This is 2 men, 2 white men and a white woman. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
3 conclusive studies that said that black men are among the best fathers. To the tune of 90%. We are losing our kids in custody hearings. 90% of the time, we're losing most, if not all, of the custody. They're incentivizing y'all to be single. They're giving you all the incentives to take kids away from us, to do all the things. Now, look, there are no studies that suggest that we are horrible men, that we're horrible dads, that we're horrible. Nothing suggests that we are. We do have some struggles here and there. I mean,
we be getting locked up.
Yeah, we be getting locked up.
Okay.
That happens. That happens. But I'll give you this too. There's an innocence project. There's an innocence project that exists. Whereas a bunch of black men in the 80s and the 90s were just put in prison unjustly. Look no further than Trial 4. Trial 4 is still on Netflix, I think. And When They See Us, the Central Park 5.
Right.
That kind of stuff happened. Like they just say, all right, nigga, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get you.
You black enough.
Yeah. The war on drugs, mass incarceration, all of that stuff was like, I mean, like, yeah,
I know some niggas did that shit.
Some niggas did that shit. I'm not gonna say.
I would like to be honest and say some niggas was selling drugs.
Some niggas was selling drugs.
was raping people.
Some niggas was doing that. But what I'm saying is that there shouldn't be anybody charged with something and they're innocent.
Correct. I agree.
So I mean, you say niggas did it. I mean, I don't disagree. But what I'm saying is that there's so much incentive for you to be single. Now what they're doing now is that they're giving you every TV show. They're giving you every song. They're giving you every product. They're giving you all of these things to incentivize and make you feel comfortable with being single to the point where maybe you feel like you don't need a man. But it ain't been working. There are no numbers that suggest that black women are doing it as big as they feel they are by themselves. Because they're not. No numbers. There are no financial numbers. There's no entrepreneurial numbers. Even the educational numbers were skewed. Everything that they give y'all is juxtaposed to us, and they're doing it so that you feel like you're better off single. They're doing that. And look, that's been working. That plan has been working. It's been working to perfection.
That's why that the black women are the less married.
Yeah, because they've been incentivized.
There it is.
But what
That's your
about-
answer, Summer. Now,
What about-
I'm gonna let you talk to. Go ahead, Summer. But Robin, you are tripping right now. like Robin, you are tripping. But go ahead, Summer. Ask your question.
Well, because I see what, and I want to know what Robin's saying because she's probably making some points here.
She's not. She's not. Not at all. She's tripping.
But as far as I see how that could work out because I can see that part of the spectrum as far as women feeling like they don't need a guy because, of course they have their housing, their assistance or whatnot. But then you also have the women on the other side of the spectrum who does have education, who does have a great career, things going for themselves and they don't qualify for those programs, but they still have a hard time dating or, finding, I shouldn't say, because a husband find you. So it's still, those situations don't occur as far as they're established.
I did. Okay. I deal in numbers. I deal in numbers here. You know what I mean?
See.
Yeah.
I see. That's not my thing. So you do you.
That's not her thing. She's just dealing with how she feel at the moment. She don't deal in numbers. She don't deal in numbers like if y'all hooping and you 1 for 10, she like, I feel like he hit the next shot. Just keep him in, coach. I don't deal in numbers. The nigga ain't hit a shot all game. Keep him in the game though. See, she just dealing what she feel. But go ahead.
Right. I deal in numbers here. You know what I'm saying? So that
jeez Louise.
Black women average $38,000 a year.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's not enough for you to survive by yourself.
Yeah.
It's not enough for you to survive.
And what do black men average?
42. But
that's not much difference.
It's not.
Hey, Summer. I'm feeling you, Summer. I'm feeling you.
But this is the thing. It's not. But add in there what I just said, that black women spend 96 cents on every dollar.
Y'all do spend a lot of money.
Add in there that the average black woman has $65,000 worth of student loan debt. Add in there that y'all lead in consumer loan debt. Add in there that black women on average have $5 worth of net worth. It's different. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we different 42 than it is for the 38.
My 42 is different from your 38. I mean, by $4,000, but also in the way that we use it.
Yeah, if y'all spending 96, come on now. Summer, let me ask you a personal question that you could decline to answer if you want to. How many times have you ordered from Amazon this month?
Oh, you so nosy.
I knew it.
I knew it. 96% on the dollar, goddammit.
There we go.
I'm nosy.
Michael wins again.
See, stop winning. That's why we can't get no guests on the show. Again. Stop winning. 96% on the dollar. 96% on the Amazon live. The Amazon man said, I'm just going to stay right here. Just bring me the packages. I'm going to stay right here, man, because you know someone's going to order.
It's necessity.
It's a necessity. I need the finger clipper 2000. I can't just cut my fingertips with regular finger clippers. The 2000. Right.
I need to do juice. Don't stay out my
You
course.
Definitely got I can see your cart. I see your cart from Amazon right now. As you speaking, I can see it.
Double digits in your cart.
I can see your cart. You like, woo, wait till I get paid this Friday.
Your cart be ridiculous. You be on your computer, you be on your laptop, and then your husband walk by, you be like, oh, let me click off. Let me click off. Click off. Hey, baby.
Or hate when Amazon come while you're here.
Like, you hate, like, nigga, didn't I tell you don't come for this between the hours? I told you when to come. You're making me look bad, Amazon. Damn. Every time he come home, you coming in his house.
Right. I act surprised too. That's Amazon.
Amazon. I wonder what they want. They want to deliver your package.
So Summer, my numbers aren't quite.
Oh my goodness, that is so funny, Summer.
My numbers.
See, but at least I gotta applaud her. I gotta applaud her because of the honesty of saying, she feel like, she's probably accepted that, maybe I need to cut back on this Amazon thing because if I gotta be a little bit dishonest and say, baby, I don't know why the Amazon man is here. Last time he had the wrong address. Last time he dropped some stuff off here that was together next door. Then maybe
it was something you ordered. Sometimes I do.
But maybe if that's the feeling, maybe you need to pull back just a little bit, Summer. Just a little bit. I mean, I'm just saying. I want you to feel. If you have that feeling of, dang, like this man coming again, this Amazon man coming, and then my husband here. If that's how you feel, then you can do something about that feeling. You could feel better. And then the Amazon man don't come for 2 weeks, and you be like, I feel better now. Baby, the Amazon man ain't been here. Oh, shit. No. I can't. I got to take back the plug.
96 cents on every dollar.
She figured it out.
96 cents on every dollar.
Or I can send it to my job.
96 cents on every dollar. I'm gonna have to go change you in these numbers.
She said, or I could send it to my job.
How does that?
What in the hell? like this is
Summer,
this is what we dealing with.
Summer.
I just got hot.
Summer. I said 96 cents on every dollar, and you telling me about how you splurging on Amazon. Why do you think my numbers are wrong?
I gotta see where you get these numbers from. You, Summer, you is where you get the numbers from.
You running the numbers up. It's about to be 97 cents.
If I got anything to do with it, it's gonna be 99% on the doggone dollar. Shoot, let my job let me send packages in, and they can get straight to me.
Shoot.
Oh my goodness. Listen, I look at it. Nobody's coming back on Amazon. Amazon rocks. This is 96%. This is what 96% on the dollar looks like.
Yeah, this is what $5 a net worth looks like.
This is.
I'm just
wow.
saying, man. I'm saying,
and I buy stuff though.
You do.
Yeah, I know. I buy stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? But I will agree with that. I agree with those numbers because as far as thinking about, man, you guys basically, I mean, you're not hard to care for. You buy exactly what you need and that's it. Like you guys can go in the store, get what you need to get, and come right back out. I have to comb the aisles. I'm gonna be honest. I have to see what's on clearance. Maybe I missed something to sale.
Maybe I missed something that I didn't need before I seen it. I did not need that.
That's so right. So now that I see it, I'm like, okay, that's a good price. Mm-hmm. Didn't go in needing it, but now I need it. So, or want it rather, but I'm gonna make it a need. Yeah. So I mean, I can see that. I can see how it is more.
Well, Summer, I appreciate your honesty. That was very refreshing to hear. You say the solution to your problem of spending on Amazon too much is sending it to your job. I'm glad we got that on tape. I'm glad I recorded that. I'm gonna play that back for myself and make myself feel good about the way I think.
Right.
About
my generalization.
Yeah, like that's that because I feel like that's just one thing. Like it's I'm gonna send it to my parents' house. I'm gonna send it to my homegirl's house. You opened up my mind right there.
Right.
I was in the Matrix. You opened me up. What's the blue or the red pill? What she give me?
Red pill.
She gave me the red pill.
Red pill like a mug.
Oh my goodness. Well, Summer, I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. I mean, I appreciate you listening to us. We're going to be doing something really big soon here.
Yes.
So I appreciate you, showing the support. Once we go big, once we sign a contract, when we start giving out free stuff, you on the list.
Yes.
You on the list.
Give you the address. Send my package.
Oh shit!
We'll send it through Amazon.
Yeah, we'll send it to your job. How about that?
Send it to the job.
All right, Summer.
All right, guys. You guys be easy.
All right, you too. So, I think that was a productive conversation. I don't think you did too bad right there.
That was good.
Still an 8, by the way. It's still an 8. You wasn't a 10, but you still an 8 as far as asshole is.
All right.
And
I tried.
No, you did try.
I
did. I will give you that. You tried, but you still, was an asshole. With your numbers, like why you always gotta have numbers.
Does, man.
You always gotta have numbers.
That make it real for him.
And where you get these numbers from? I'm with Summer. Where you get these numbers from, man? Prove me my numbers don't exist. Prove it to me.
Prove me that ain't no proof.
Prove me that it ain't no proof.
That was crazy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, there it is. There it is. In closing,
we let Robin have her fun in the comments, man.
Drina said 9.5 asshole.
9.5. Thank you, Drina. I tried to come down from a 10. What did she say?
She's saying she's not representing those numbers because ain't nobody asked her nothing. She believes that if they poll, how many black women you say it is?
22 million.
So she believes if they poll, let's just say they poll 10 million. Those numbers don't represent her.
They're not like with the numbers that I'm giving. That's not a poll. They're actually saying all 22 million.
Wow.
Because it's a percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not.
Hey man, Robin, you're not being realistic
at all.
And I'm gonna tell you that. and because I gotta go to bed, I can't argue with you. You're not being realistic. You're not being realistic, Robin. You're only speaking to you want to stay in, not me. What about my mama? What about me? What about me? I ain't on section. Like you want to stay in that, and that's just an argument. What do they call that?
It's a deflection.
Oh.
But it's like the exception. If I say 90% of something and there's numbers to suggest that it's 90%, don't hit me with you. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about y'all. So it doesn't even matter.
You tripping right
I'm
now,
tripping.
Robin. No, Robin is tripping.
Robin is tripping.
Robin is tripping. You're okay today. Yeah. Well, according to Drina, 9.5. So, I mean, at least you wasn't a 10.
Yeah, nah.
You went 10. She got off the phone happy.
She got the phone happy.
Last chick you talked to, she shot out the fucking house.
Right. Sure. When Drina was on,
Drina came by mad, knocking on the door. You gonna let me in here? Push that button. You gonna let me in here? See, we had to deal with that because you tripping.
But you had the button though.
I did have the button.
you went wild. You went a little OD on the button.
What's your favorite word when discussing black women?
My favorite word.
I think. Oh, I'm asking you. I think I know what she's saying the word is. Don't put it yet, Drina. What's your favorite word?
I don't know. You got to tell me.
I think that she's saying it's deflection.
Deflection, yes.
I think that she's saying that that's your favorite word.
Favorite word is deflection. Is that what you're saying, Drina? You know me so well. I think we cousins. Deflection.
Yeah, it's starting with a D. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Deflection. All right. Thank you, Drina. Thank you, everybody. I'm about to get out of here as soon as I find the button to push. Yep.
All right, now.